hidden village where tiny creatures live. They call themselves Smurfs. They were good. Then there was Gargamel, the evil wizard. He was bad.
Oh, I hate Smurfs. I'll get you. I'll get all of you if it's the last thing I ever do. Oh, I'll get you. I'll find your village someday. You'll be sorry.
Well, the forest is still there, and if you listen, you may hear Gargamel's rage. And if you are good, you may just catch a glimpse of the Smurfs.
Well, we are keeping the tradition alive. So,
Really?
so Saturday morning cartoons again. I had a lot to choose from today, but I
You
just
didn't.
no,
You
I
wanted, you were not doing it.
no, I had a couple in mind. Yes, the Muppets was definitely one of them. Muppet Babies would be one, but that keeps getting vetoed. So,
That's going to keep getting vetoed as long as every other movie.
so
One
the
on this channel is enough.
So there was also Bump in the Night reboot, but let's go with the Smurfs. Let's go with one that actually had a nice long run from 1981 to 1989. Not bad. So the Smurfs it is. And I will review the pilot episode of the Smurfs right after this.
I'm Polly Pocket. Want to see what's new? A whole pet parade just for you. Polly Pocket has fuzzy pets, it's true. Wash the little puppies and brush them too. Polly Pocket, you can see the fuzzy bunnies. Put them in the hay, take care of the pandas and the kitties all day. Polly Pocket, monkey around at Polly's new zoo. Fuzzy bear in the cave plays peekaboo. And a lot more ways to have a Polly day. Equal separately.
Well, there's that wonderful Polly Pocket commercial, and I did this because I did Mighty Max last week. So
Don't know what that is either.
So Polly Pocket it is, and I guess somebody wasn't so thrilled with the wonderful commercial of Polly Pocket. Um, so let me know if you remember this wonderful toy
No, I do.
that came out around this time. One person says no, skips asleep. So he's saying thanks a lot. Now I have the song playing in my head as I dream away. And I was dreaming about chasing chipmunks and squirrels, and now Polly Pocket is in my head. Thanks a lot. Since I can't run anymore, I can at least dream about it, but now Polly Pocket ruined his dreams. So I will hear about it tomorrow from Skip when he bites me in the morning. So moving on. No, he does not. So moving on to the Smurfs here. Was this a cartoon I watched a lot as a kid?
No.
No.
Yeah, what were you reading then? Oh, wait, because you're dumb.
No, it's because I didn't. I did watch it from time to time. I had the toys, but for whatever reason, I did not watch this one. I kind of would have rather watched this than some of the other stuff that I had. But maybe I just didn't watch whatever channel this was on. I already forgot what it was. I think it was CBS, but I could be wrong, and that would be why. So So I figured I would just review the Smurfs since I've seen bits and pieces of this show. I'm not saying it was bad for whatever reason. I just I'd like. Ugh, ugh. I'm glad it's scratched. So moving on.
No, not that movie.
Oh,
The new movie.
yeah, the new movie. Oh,
You don't own that?
oh, you mean the brand new movie?
Yes.
Oh, well, I didn't realize there was a brand new Smurfs movie. So apparently it was a preview to Lilo and Stitch, and I forgot that there's a new Smurfs movie. Rihanna's in it. No wonder why I forgot. The second I hear Rihanna's name, her close enough. Her name goes right into my um, toilet in my mind. I throw it in there, close it, and flush it 3 to 4 and then 5 times to make sure it's gone. So now I am. Yes, we are reviewing the 1981 Smurfs pilot episode. None of the new stuff, and it's not ever going to come. Believe me, the camera on the phone will break if we do anything from this day and age with the Smurfs. So, so obviously the story here, Gargamel loves to, for whatever reason, get rid of these blue things that just live in mushrooms and mind their own business. So they like to take the mushrooms from Taffer's wonderful bars that he tries to rescue, and this is where they go. The mushrooms get scraped up, and then the Smurfs take them and build houses out of them. So and obviously that is exactly how that works. Um, so then Taffer doesn't help him build them though, because then they would just end up falling down. So, so we do have some Smurf characters here that I honestly didn't realize that they had names. I knew that Papa Smurf obviously did. I knew that Smurfette did. I knew Brainy, but I didn't realize that there was a clumsy Smurf, a handy Smurf,
A lazy Smurf.
a hefty Smurf, a lazy Smurf,
A piggy Smurf.
a greedy Smurf.
He
So
got piggy.
I think it was actually greedy.
No, he said piggy.
Oh, Farmer Smurf, Jokey Smurf.
Yeah, he said piggy.
No, that's not on here. I think he said greedy, and we just couldn't understand
No,
him.
he said piggy.
Okay, well he said picky, but but we have greedy Smurf here, and we do have some interesting names. Jonathan Winters apparently was Grandpa Smurf from 1984 to 1989. So Jonathan Winters did make some appearances, but not in this episode.
That was a grandpa?
Apparently there was.
That was
Oh, I think I do remember the Grandpa Smurf. I did watch this from time to time, just not very often, and I don't remember much about it. So,
more than me. I didn't know that was grandpa.
Papa Smurf is played by Don Messick, and I'm trying to remember what I just saw that he was in that I would know, but there was a couple things. So, unfortunately, I have to go back to the tablet, and there's no back button. So, bear with me on this one. Oh, yes, now I remember. Tiny Toons, he was the voice of Hampton.
Never heard of it.
He was the Jetsons. He was the voice of Astro. Tom
Never
and
heard.
Jerry, he was Dropey.
Never heard of what the hell kind of character name is that?
And of course, we have the Smurfs. So
Was that the robot?
it could have been.
Or was that the son?
It's been years since I've watched the Jetsons. And then we have Danny Goldman, who was Brady Smurf. We have Lucille Bliss, who was Smurfette. Michael Bell, who was Handy Smurf. And yes, we're going back to our friend Frank Welker, who is Hefty Smurf. And why bother? Let's just assume that he's going to be in everything that we are going to review.
I already did. And I was right.
Now, one thing I do want to check, I want to see if our buddy Frank here was in anything recently. So that is something that I should have checked earlier, but I did not. So I'm sure he was. There we go. Transformers Dark of the Something, which came out in 2011.
Dark of the Moon?
That's it. Yep. Oh
Dark
my.
of the something?
Yes.
You didn't know a moon? Dark of the moon?
No, it's cut off at M. And then, unfortunately, he was in Mortal Kombat in 1995. And then he was also Shockwave.
Oh, okay.
And then he was Megatron in Transformers: The Last Night.
I think that's in that one.
And then the Age of Extinction, he was Galvatron.
Oh, okay. Then he had a lot of Transformers.
And he was in Invincible, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Minnie's Bowtoons, Futurama. So he just keeps making things. So now I will just get back to the Smurfs. I named most of them. I'm not going to name them all because we will just be here all day. So this is the first episode. So the first clip that I'm showing, it pretty much introduces all of the Smurfs in one shot, which is what I kind of wanted to do. And then it does have Gargamel of course, going after them. And then this is the episode. It is called Vanity Fair. So I will just show the first clip in just a second.
Are you around? But
Oh, who just said greedy?
For me, Jokey? It's a surprise! Hi, Brainy! Papa Smurf wouldn't like this, Jokey Smurf. I'm assistant and Papa Smurf says... Not funny, not funny. I'm gonna tell Papa Smurf. What are you doing, Clumsy? Well, Never mind. I have important business with Papa Smurf.
So this part here was pretty amusing. So they did introduce the Smurfs, and then we got some jokes in there. Brainy Smurf is I'm going to start calling him Tattle Smurf instead.
I thought you were talking about
So now he's joined Snoopy. He's joined the Bill Murray Club apparently, and I'm sure there's a few others in there as well. So poor Clumsy Smurf here is having kind of a bad day. So
Yes, he got hit by, but keep knocking him over.
well, Clumsy Smurf is going to be going to Smurf Urgent Care and seeing Dr. Smurf soon if he keeps this up. So he's about to run in with um, what is it? Is it Grouchy Smurf or is it?
I don't know. That's not Grumpy.
It's not Grumpy. So I'm just going to say it's Grouchy Smurf. So I think he's on his Smurf period. And then we do get to see Papa Smurf in this next clip as well. And Papa Smurf is just making something up here. So Clumsy Smurf is going to get some ideas from the good, wise Papa Smurf, who does nothing wrong and apparently has no sense of humor. His depends must be a little tight or his toilet chair is overflown. So I will show that clip in just a second.
I hate clumsy Smurfs. But honest, Grouchy, I didn't, never mind. Oh, no Smurf likes me anymore. And I have Smurf Marciana, 3 Smurfs of sarsaparilla leaves, and Falabout does it. Now to see if the experiment Smurfs. Wow! It worked! I finally Smurfed spontaneous germination! I have flower power! Boy, I bet if I was a wizard, all the other Smurfs would like me. Yup.
So I think this episode here, Clumsy Smurf just wants people to like, or wants the Smurfs to like him. So he does run into a Grouchy Smurf. Now just to say that he can blame the Clumsy Smurf all he wants, but I believe that Grouchy turned his head. So I think he was looking for his carton of tampons. So he bumps into Clumsy Smurf and blames Clumsy Smurf for it. And then he sees Papa Smurf. He thinks that he's digging up a potion here and that he's magic. Papa Smurf is actually doing science, and lucky for him, he's working by himself. The Clumsy does ask him to help, but he says that Brainy is enough. And I think Papa Smurf probably gets annoyed with Brainy at times because he has to give his list of. He's pretty much playing tattletale, so I'm sure he has a list of every Smurf that was bad. And just because Papa Smurf looks like Santa Claus, he doesn't want to hear it. So now Clumsy Smurf is digging around the books a little bit. Um, Papa Smurf has told him to clean up instead, and now we run into the great Gargamel. So I will show him in just a second.
Oof. I'll never Smurf this book back to the village. Come along, Azriel. Gargamel! Wait, Azriel. I smell happiness. Little blue happiness. I smell Smurfs. One page is better than none. What's my book of spells doing there? I smell the rotten, revolting, vile little Smurf. Azriel, One of them has torn out a page. But when they try that spell, they're in for a big surprise.
So here's Gargamel and his wonderful cat. So what he likes to try to do, I guess, is take the Smurfs, and then he tries to give his cat a little bit of a snack. So now the wonderful clumsy Smurf here takes a page out of Gargamel's spell book. That's a great idea. So now clumsy Smurf is actually going to try to use this. Let's see what happens. Um, I think he turns into let's just say he looks a little bit ill after this. It's almost like he just ate a something from Taco Bell. So I will show that clip in just a second.
Stinging needles, a Smurf of quicklime, and a 6-week-old egg. Mix well and Smurf over a low flame. Well, I wonder why nothing happened. Huh?
A monster! Smurf for your lives!
Let's get out of here! Help! Help! Papa Smurf! Papa Smurf! Close! What happened? Oh, I smurfed a magic potion from the Book of Spells, and this is what happened. What Book of Spells? Well, Gargamel's. Gargamel? I've told you never to go there. Come along, I'll see what I can do.
So apparently, this is what happens when you steal Gargamel's spell book or a page out of his spell book. Bad things happen. So he did a little spell on himself, and now he's green. It's almost like he just ate a rotten taco from Taco Bell. So so now he
Or a chip from the taco.
no, that wouldn't make him sick. That would make him feel all better. So so now he's gonna go back to Gargamel, and this isn't gonna end well for him. There's probably a trap waiting for him, but Papa Smurf is to the rescue. So I will show that clip in just a second.
So, here's my loathsome little spell stealer, eh? Talk about ugly. Asriel, out! That Smurf is not for you. He's for me.
Well, the Smurfs are here to rescue good old Clumsy from good old Gargamel. So I'll see how far this goes. Let's see, Gargamel versus the Smurfs. He should be able to catch them with no problem, but let's see what happens. I will show that clip in just a second.
Glue, some plaster of Paris. Smurf and Grouchy. No! I'll get you. I'll get you all. No! Meow! Smurf's eye! You rotten Smurf! You can't, I can't move!
Smurf! It's Johnson Gargamel! I hate Gargamel!
The part here, Gargamel doesn't get the Smurfs. Gargamel ends up getting glued. I did like how the other Smurfs did kind of laugh at him. So he does manage to break loose, but now we will find out if wonderful clumsy Smurf gets turned back, or if he's going to be the only green Smurf in the clan. So I will show the. So this will actually be the final clip of this episode. They're shorter than I thought. So I will show that in just a second.
You mean us?
Well,
Wait, it's my fault all this happened, so I'll go. Wait, Clumsy. We'll all Smurf you a hand, won't we? You will? Sure, what are friends for? Oh, carefully. The rest of us will start making the anti-Smurf. Azrael must be out here someplace. Azrael! Here, kitty! Get those cat hairs. Here's the.
Well, I guess Skipper's awake. So this is the final clip. So you will have to watch this episode for yourself to see if he turns back. So I did find this pretty amusing. So this is how they get Gargamel's stupid cat. And believe me, cats aren't normally this dumb. So Gargamel just knows how to pick them. So he must have went to the local Petco and picked up the dumbest cat possible. So so there is good old Gargamel here is not too happy about that. So they got the cat hairs that they need for the potion, and Gargamel's having another bad day. So he's probably the ugliest creature in that forest by far. So I mean, yes, I was called Gargamel once in my life, and I don't know where that came from. I think it's just because I had on a black jacket. But that's okay. It was my lovely niece-in-law that said it. So
That's not a thing.
whatever it is.
She's just your niece now.
That's wonderful news. So so now I have to do my little review on this pilot episode.
Are you gonna do that yet?
No.
Oh, I thought we were done.
No, no, I just said it was the last clip and they got to find it up for themselves. You do have to go on YouTube because Tubi has it from. Oh, yeah, sorry. So the first season, I believe, is in Spanish, but then you have to go all the way to 1984 to get it in English. Probably because that's when the wonderful Jonathan Winters makes his debut. So, so the Smurfs here didn't live up to the whatever it was, the 9 years, 8 or 9 years it was on. Yes, this was a very good pilot episode. Um, it was funny enough. It introduced the characters right off the bat. They did a nice job doing it.
No, they skipped Smurfette. Where the heck was she?
She doesn't matter. She has no personality.
That's still not the point.
They but they showed Brainy. They obviously showed Clumsy a lot. And obviously they showed Grouchy. Yeah, they didn't show the Smurfette. She was probably just she didn't want to be out there with the nonsense. So we'll just say that she was maybe out with the girls. Maybe she was out at a bachelorette party or something. So Smurfette wasn't there, but that's okay. This was enjoyable nonetheless. So we had Clumsy Smurf turn into a pickle. Well,
That was a dragon.
it was a dragon, but he looked more like a pickle. Yes, him breathing fire was actually pretty cool. And obviously, we had Papa Smurf with his scientific experiments. Brainy was really annoying, but we all got the point. So, this would definitely, if I was born in 1981 and watched this, I take that back. If I was a 3 or 4 year old in 1981, I would probably enjoy this. I would probably watch this over and over and over again. And yes, like I said, I did have a couple of the Smurf toys, but that's as far as it got. For some reason, I did not watch it. I didn't watch Scooby Doo either. Just don't ask. I don't know. So, if I had to grade this, I will actually give this for a pilot episode and for it being enjoyable. I'm going to give this an A- for it being a Saturday morning cartoon. This would definitely keep my interest, and I would want to watch this again. I would actually probably want to take the time to actually make sure that it's on my schedule of things to watch because there were plenty other cartoons that I wasn't too fond of, even as a kid. Thundercats is one of them. I would definitely pick this over that any day of the week. This is definitely an enjoyable watch. I recommend going on YouTube and watching this. So I will give this a strong recommendation. It is better than today's nonsense. I believe that is there a Smurf show that is out now as well? Don't watch it. Just ignore whatever Smurf stuff they have now. Put it aside and watch the original ones, please. So, so please comment below if you think I'm being way too drastic. Um, comment below, subscribe if you want, and thank you very much for watching.